Hey everyone, this print is on its way to Wisconsin. And what means a lot to me is a couple came in here. They have an adult child who lives in the area and they're visiting. And they came in and spent a long time looking at my work on the wall. They didn't ask who I was. They didn't ask for my resume. They didn't want to check and see if I was in museum collections. They just loved the work. So they left the gallery, and everyone has their cell phone number because we are by appointment only. And that night they called Kelly and said they'd like to buy a print. It really spoke to them. And one thing I would always tell my students is that they would ask me, do I care if someone likes my work? And the answer is really kind of no. If someone doesn't like my work, I don't think, oh my God, it must not be good. If someone loves my work, I don't go, oh yay, now I know it's really good. But if someone looks at the work and gets it and it just speaks to them, and if someone looks at my work and it doesn't speak to them, that's fine too. Not all work speaks to all people. But if they look at it and it just gets to them, there's a moment where I feel a little bit less lonely, because they sort of have the same feeling I have. And one quick story I would always tell my students, a young woman drove her car into our garage and hit the cinder block part of the garage, and there was a stonemason there working on the garage, and he saw all this slate, this is all made out of slate, all leaning up around the garage, and he said, what's all the slate for? And I said, I photograph it. And I actually happened to have a print in my car at that moment. I had just come home. He's working on the garage. I took out the print and showed it to him. And he said, oh, that's beautiful. And then he said, I don't know much about art, but that kind of reminds me of that guy Ansel Adams. That comment meant more to me than anything. And I told him, you know more about art than you think you do. Anyway, we're wrapping this up and it's off to Wisconsin.